What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I am Owen Roth. Okay, so today I'm going to be reading, there's this subreddit called Am I the Asshole? And I'm going to be reading 3 different stories off of this subreddit and kind of deciding what I think and these people, whether or not they're assholes or not. So let's just go ahead and jump into the first story. So the subreddit has like 8 million people. It's a very popular subreddit. And a lot of times people, I've been watching videos on this and people like leave out like a lot of details and stuff, but let's just get into it. Am I the asshole for telling someone I'm not friendly with their dog came up to me? No, I'm not friendly when their dog came up to me. Went to a brewery restaurant with my wife. Our name was called, and to get to our table indoors, we had to cut through the patio. We got stopped for a few moments behind a table, leaving and saying goodbye. In those moments, a lab-type dog gets up and starts sniffing my ankles. I look at the owners and say, "What the hell?" and point at the dog. They just say the classic line of, "Oh, don't worry, he's friendly." I admit I was a touch rude. I just say, "I'm not friendly." They pull the dog back under the table. They start saying, "If you aren't friendly, you shouldn't be coming to a dog-friendly restaurant." I tell them, just because the place isn't dog-friendly doesn't mean that it's okay for your dog to come up to me. I don't want it in my face. They seem baffled that someone didn't like their dog. He called me an asshole and told me to find somewhere else to walk. I say off as we head to our table. My wife was like, "You're right, but could have been friendlier." Was I the asshole? Then the guy edits an edit later. He says, "Indoors is not dog friendly, outdoors is dog friendly. My wife and I specifically chose indoor seating because it was not dog friendly." Okay. My thing is like, I don't know why this dude's tweaking over a dog sniffing his ankles, if you ask me. I think that's kind of weird. But, like, I don't even know. He was just, I think he's kind of an asshole because he kind of came off super rude. But, yeah, I think that guy's an asshole. You could have, I don't know, you could have just walked away. I mean, they were leaving anyway, so it's like, why cause a scene for nothing? But that's just people, I guess. Okay, so let's go to the next story. Okay. Am I the asshole for reporting a mother and her glitter monster to a flight attendant? I had a situation that happened to me on a long flight yesterday, and I need your verdict. I had paid for an aisle seat in the main cabin extra because of my long legs. It was a packed flight, and my row mates were a mother, late 30s, with a young child, maybe 5 or 6. They brought a bunch of art and crafts to keep the kid busy. Things like a glue stick, markers, paper, craft sticks. Sounds cute, right? Well, not when the glitter came out. The child, let's call her Glitter Godzilla, Gigi, was making a mess, and since she was in the middle seat, the glitter would spill over onto my side. If you remember glitter from elementary school, it's messy AF. If you try attaching it to paper, there's a lot of shake off and most of it does not stick. So yeah, the glitter and marks from the glue stick rolling off the gray table was everywhere on my shoes, my backpack, and my jeans. I'm patient and I get kids can be messy, but this felt crazy. I tried catching the mom's eyes, hoping she'd step in, but she gave me a blank look like this is how it is. I'm not confrontational, so when I got up to use the bathroom, I quietly shared the situation with the flight attendant. She promised to discreetly address it. When I got back to my seat, the mother was pissed. I don't know what the flight attendant said, but the mom claimed I was being discriminatory against mothers, and since the flight was delayed, she was just trying to keep her child entertained. And she started raising her voice, accusing me of being a selfish man with no understanding of children. All this despite the fact that my lower half now looks bedazzled. There was no other seats available, so I was stuck the rest of the flight with this lady's verbal attacks. The flight attendants gave me the looks of sympathy but didn't want to step in. Of course, the mother gave me a final F you as we deplane. I travel a lot, and this was a flight from hell. Not to mention, it was pretty embarrassing in the airport. Not that I can blame people taking notice. Am I the asshole here? Question mark. Was I wrong to get some help in dealing with what I felt like a glitter assault? Should I have just sucked it up and became a human art project? See, I honestly don't think you're the asshole here. Personally, though, I would have talked to the mom directly instead of asking for a flight attendant, because then it's like, I don't know, things can get misconstrued if you have somebody else convey your message. So I think it would have been best if you would just told her like, hey, look, this is cool. You got glitter, great. I'm just not trying to have my jeans be bedazzled. That's sick, but just not for me. It's just not my style. Something like that, you know. It could have been a little funny, but you know, people do their own things, I guess. And I do think the mom overreacted. Like, that's a little crazy. She might have just, I think she's probably, maybe she was stressed out or something from all this stuff, but I think both of y'all could have handled it better. So everyone's the asshole. On to the next story. Okay, this one's a short one. Here we go. Am I the asshole for telling a pregnant woman to sit on the ground instead of giving her my seat? My nephews both graduated from high school this morning, and I wanted to sit up front, so I camped out a bit in the front of the entrance. I brought my folding camping chair and my headphones to listen to my show. About 40 minutes before the school would let us in, a pregnant woman got next to me since somebody let her in line, I assume her partner. She asked me within 5 minutes, politely, admittedly, if she could have my chair, as she was going to have trouble standing the whole time. I said, no, sorry, I need it more, bad feet/knees, and went back to my things. She asked me again within 2 minutes, and the answer was the same. She, however, got a little mad at me and said she was going to be struggling the whole time and asked her partner to tell me. He asked me himself politely, and again I responded that, sorry, I need it more, and suggested she could wait in their car or just sit on the ground. At that point, the husband directly called me an asshole, but left me alone. Am I the asshole? Well, I think you're not the asshole because you brought your own chair. You had your gear, headphones, everything. Bro was packed up, ready for this. And the pregnant lady wasn't. I think that's on her. Her and her partner not being prepared. You came prepared. You were ready to go. So therefore, I think she's the asshole and you're not. So that was a quick little Reddit Am I the Asshole thread. Pretty fun stuff. If you like something like this, and I don't really know how to like edit these type of videos or stuff like that, so I might just like switch it up or change kind of my format, but this is kind of my first one, so if I do like doing these, I might do more, but we'll see. But anyway, most importantly, thank you for watching. If you enjoy the video, you can subscribe for more content like this. You can like the video if you really enjoyed it. Leave a comment on anything you would like to comment. And yeah, have a good one.